Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Marley Caden, here to take you through this week's market action. A week with an interest rate cut from the Fed and a slew of mega cap earnings closed with most indices higher. The Nasdaq led the charge with a 2% rally, while the S&P and Dow each gained 0.75%. The Russell dragged, though, closing 1.4% lower. The picture was more mixed when looking into the sectors. Tech and consumer discretionary each rallied close to 3%, but sectors like real estate, materials, and consumer staples closed down close to 4%. AMZN earnings drove much of this week's market moves. Alphabet kicked off the momentum with a strong showing on Wednesday, posting beats across the board and passing $100 billion in quarterly revenue for the first time. The search and other revenue came in at $56.6 billion, while Google Cloud showed $15.2 billion. The AMZN giant will also boost its 2025 capex spend to between $91 and $93 billion. Alphabet climbed more than 8% this week and tapped new record highs. Meta Platforms saw the opposite reaction in earnings. The stock sold off 12% despite its beat. Investors likely took issue with the social media giant raising 2025 capex to between $70 and $72 billion compared to prior estimates of $66 to $72 billion, on top of plans to, quote, notably boost spend in 2026. Bloomberg later reported that Meta received $125 billion worth of orders in a corporate bond sale. And Amazon brought back bullish momentum with its earnings Thursday. The e-commerce giant posted $180 billion in revenue against $177.8 billion estimates. AWS Cloud grew by 20%, a pace Amazon hasn't seen since 2022. The company said it expects between $206 and $213 billion in current quarter revenue, in the mid to high end of the $208.1 billion estimates. Shares hit record highs through a 9% rally this week. It's also important to note that Apple hit a new high after earnings. The iPhone maker posted record revenue despite missing expectations in iPhone sales. Microsoft also reported an earnings beat, though its stock remains little changed, down 1% on the week. No AMZN earnings next week, but we still have a wide slate of reports from companies like Palantir, AMD, Qualcomm, Uber, McDonald's, and Novo Nordisk. We're expecting to get data from non-farm employment, JOLTS, and manufacturing, though most of that hinges on the government shutdown ending. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Marley Caden. Remember, you can tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great weekend.